Housing is a human right.
Fight, fight, fight.
Housing is a human right.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Community looks like.
This makes no sense, Mitch. Last year we tried so hard to meet with you, and then COVID hit and you ghosted. I almost halfway forgot you existed. And then now, all of a sudden, we're back to where we were last year. The same old story, trying to run us out for no reason.
Hey, pull it off the street, folks. Come in close.
No, leave it on the street. Oh. Yeah.
Show your face, man. Where you at?
Where's Mitch? Let's leave it here. Let's see if he shows up.
The city Parks and Rec commissioners got no notice. There's been no public process. Well, this is a democracy. And Mitch O'Farrell has bypassed the people. He's bypassed the democracy to do this in secret in a city that's full of need. They are saying that we're shelter resistant? That's absurd. For the last year, we've been building something this city needs. More shelters. That's absurd for them to say that we're shelter resistant. We are shelter aware. We are aware that in our community, in Echo Park, we have women who have been raped in city shelters by city shelter staff and have got no redress for that. They've been traumatized. One in particular, PTSD, trauma. You're a woman. She was raped when the staff there said to a male, they sent a male to escort a woman to her shower. What kind of shelter does that? We don't do that. She's not shelter resistant, she's shelter aware. She knows they're dangerous for many people. And we need more alternatives like ours. We know that many people are in warehouses in cots. That's not shelter. That's a form of Guantanamo. And we want more dignity than that. We don't want to be robbed of our personhood to get our human right to housing. And we know that Mitch O'Farrell is ignoring the more suffering people in the blocks around us.
That's right.
Yep.
Who are on the sidewalks, blocking the sidewalks. We have never blocked Echo Park. And the more needy, the more suffering that are out there that should be first in line. If we've got a hotel room open today, I want a person who's stuck on the sidewalk, who's sick, who's got diabetes, who's dealing with drug issues, wants to get drug rehabilitation, wants to get help. I want them to get that hotel room tonight before I do. And if the police come out to me tonight and they say, we're making you an offer of housing, am I going to go in their house, that hotel room tonight, sleep in there, watch the TV, get lulled into their complacency? Or would we be better off, all of us tonight, being out on the street, camping in Echo Park, and saying until you open up half of every park in the county for people who can no longer afford 60%, 70%, 80% of their monthly income in Los Angeles going to a landlord, going to a bank. Why are the banks continually being bailed out to keep propping up these unsustainable housing and rent prices? When are we going to get some relief from that? When we, as a people, stand up, put our bodies on the line, and say, I refuse this month to give my life to a landlord.
That's right.
That's right.
see your rents come down. Come out and join our sleepover in Echo Park tonight.
Actually, so I want to be clear about that sleepover. So, as we all know, Mitch is a snake, and the way he plans and plots is behind closed doors and secret. And what we found out is most likely when they come to raid us, they'll come overnight, 2, 3 a.m. when you're not all here. Which is why we ask whoever can be here, please sleep over with us tonight. We need the protection and help. We don't want them coming in at 3 a.m. and swooping us all up like they did in Grant Park. Because these people are not good people. These are wicked people. And they must take us for fools. Because I have been out and I have seen my friends and my neighbors rotated on these programs like sheep. These programs are not there to actually help. These programs are there so Mitch and his cronies can pass the government stipend money around to each other behind closed doors. These programs are there so they can temporarily move people as a PR stunt so they can get reelected. These programs are not there to help my friends. I have seen it over and over and over again. They go to these programs, hotel room for key, $50 million stipend, 10 million put to the actual program, which is why it's usually crap. 40 million passed behind closed doors. Program ends, few weeks go by, project room for tomorrow. 70 million stipend, and it just goes on and on and on. Cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. That is the definition of insanity. It is about time we made some real change. And you only make real change by standing your ground. We cannot let Mitch win what we fought for. We fought, all of us, we fought for the right of Echo Park, for us to stay in Echo Park. And let's take that a step further. When we win this week, let's fight for the right for affordable housing, and let's not give up. Let's take this fight to their offices, and let's not give up. And show me what community looks like. Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
All right, so Mitch is going to come in about, well, if he does come, it'll be about 10 minutes, so he's in for a surprise. This is another one of my unhoused neighbors and friends. His name's Wall. He'll tell you a story.
Good morning. I go by Wall with the O. I've been at this park for about a year. I did move around a little bit last year during the pandemic. I gotta say that I love the park. It's the safest place in LA for anybody that's unhoused, and it's safe for everybody that is housed that comes to it. A lot of times you hear otherwise. You have to understand that what they're trying to do is not a solution. It is not a solution. It adds to the problem. Everyone here knows that, I hope. Everyone here watching that's seeing this, think about this and you realize the same thing. It's feeding to the cycle of increasing rent and home prices. And who benefits? Not the public. Not anyone here, not anyone that's part of this community around here. Not everyone's families. No families benefit from this. And that's a fact. And we all need to tell Mitch that this is gonna stop. It's gonna stop. He can't keep doing this every time and just hiding and hiding and hiding, coming up with excuses, and there's no solution provided. So I want us all to stand together tonight, today. We're gonna wait on Mitch, and we gotta let ourselves be heard so he understands that it's different, that it's not gonna be the same, that he can't keep doing the same things he's been doing to all of us, to our neighbors, and to our family. So we all need to stand together and be loud, be clear, and tell them this is not acceptable. I also like to say a little bit about myself. I don't want to give my full name. I know that like the media likes to get everyone's full name, but I am a dreamer. I came here as a young boy with a dream, literally. My mom said, you study hard, you go to college, and they'll pay for your schooling. And I did do that. I dropped out to follow my dreams, but I did go to school on a full ride. Let that be on the record. So someone in my position, Honestly, I don't want government help. I stay away from that. I don't want it. Even if I qualify, I don't care. It's not, first of all, it's not really help, you know? They just rotate you. We've seen it all. They rotate you. I have a friend that went in there. I mean, who in their right mind? Who loves their freedom here? Who loves their freedom? Everyone does, okay? Which person that loves their freedom will want to live in a place that has a 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. curfew? That's ridiculous. It just, you can't see your friends, you can't talk to anybody. Honestly, it makes things worse for the people staying there. So it is not a solution. It will never be a solution. The park is an amazing place for people of housed, unhoused, and we have to keep it that way. We can't let them take over the park like it's theirs, like they own it. It's public land and it belongs to the public.
Because I really don't think they thought that far ahead. You see, even if they get us out of the park, guess what? We're still outside. We're still sleeping outside.
No landlords, no cops!
No landlord.
Is that for us?
It went around the corner. It might be coming up the side.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. Even if we leave the home we made in the park, the sense of security and stability we have in the park, we're still outside. If you get us out of the park, we still are sleeping outside. But the difference is we're back to living like rats. We're back to finding a dark corner to sleep in the hopes that nobody sees us until the sun comes up so we can actually get a full night's rest. Oh, what's that, 4 a.m.? Officer just touching you while you sleep? Hey, you gotta move. I'm just sleeping. I'll wake up in an hour. All right, but you can't sleep here. What are you talking about? I just need to sleep. Go, you can't be here. All right, 4 a.m., 4:30, I found a new spot. Let me sleep. No, you can't sleep here. Can't sleep here. That is the reality of homelessness, but not the reality we created in Echo Park. That is not the reality we created in Echo Park. What we created in Echo Park is basically how you all get to live, and it's been so refreshing. It has been so refreshing to live like a normal citizen again, not like a second-class citizen. It has been so refreshing to own my days and not worry and be anxious about what's gonna happen or where I'm gonna sleep or if I'm gonna be safe. It's been so refreshing. But that ride is over and we're back to the fight. Thank you for fighting with us, and don't give up this fight. Don't give up this fight. Don't give up this fight.